I leave the house on my weapon. 30s I carry like staffing. Can't looking for love, just affection. Only one way with the rest. That slick mix, nigga. That secret sauce, nigga. This blunt got no feelings. My mind got no feeling. My heart got no feeling. Fingers no feeling. I pop me a Zanny and smoke you no feelings. Got time for no feelings. Don't fall in love cause this dick got no feelings. I hopped in the way just to kill it. I hopped in the track just to kill shit.
These niggas I'm sunning them. Yeah, these bitches I'm running them. More glass in the fish tank, nigga. And I keep it Ben Frank, nigga. And I keep the cash, homie. And we do the dash, homie. I fuck her and I get the neck. I like her cause she bout to check.
This ain't no regular. I get high on no regular. Fuck on no regular. Pussy was regular. You niggas is regular. Smoking on regular. These niggas is all in a huddle. She like me because I don't cuddle. She heard I be leaving a puddle. She tryna get into some trouble.
I pull up, I'm drunk. I gave her that numb dick. I let her fuck cause she dumb thick. She let her fuck cause she come quick. These niggas is hating. While your bitch texting away and she waiting. And she get impatient, the head is fired. I call her Satan.
Niggas been calling, talking about killing me. These niggas ain't feeling me. Pussies don't keep it 100. They don't know that I'm straight out the oven.
Well, fuck them, let's get it. I got some shit as big as a midget. Long clip double digits. For the new era, I break it in like a FedEx.
Fuck it, I'm on shit. 223, the Mac on LeBron shit. I'm about to bomb shit. Niggas keep hitting my phone with that nonsense.
But what was he thinking? Leave him stinking. Hoes in the Lincoln. I left him blinking. Thought he was lurking. He was just driving and drinking.
My old bitch is still on that hood shit. My new bitch complaining about new shit. I'm just trying to get into some new shit. Riding around, popping some blue shit.
Well, I'm about to pop shit. Wood on the K, they call it the chopstick. So I'm about to chop shit. So much blood, they call it the mop stick.
Don't want me in none of these clubs. They don't wanna fuck with a thug. These niggas is shiesty. Fuck all these bitches is shiesty.
And this is a death match. I steal your queen, so this is a chess match. Oh, you got the best pack. I need a plate and I need the best batch.
This blunt got no feelings. My mind got no feeling. My heart got no feelings. Fingers no feeling. I pop me a Zanny and smoke you no feelings. Got time for no feelings. Don't fall in love cause this dick got no feelings. I hopped in the way just to kill it. I hopped in the track just to kill shit.
These niggas I'm sunning them. Yeah, these bitches I'm running them. More glass in the fish tank, nigga. And I keep it Ben Frank, nigga. And I keep the cash, homie. And we do the dash, homie. I fuck her and I get the neck. I like her cause she bout to check.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the Mighty Chop Shop Radio.
Word up.
Brought to you by the Universal Collective.
Word up.
And the Wu-Tang Worldwide DJ Coalition.
I can't do that no more, man.
Why?
That's
Why not?
That's it. That's all I got.
You lost.
Lost it, man.
That was the best you had?
That's it. And the heated argument with the police.
In the heat of the night.
Accumulated with heated arguments with the baby mama at the time.
Yeah.
Destroyed my voice, man.
Sounds like do you need a moment?
I wish. I
need a hug?
Back.
I can't give you one right now. I can give you an air hug, but
air hug.
Yes.
I don't
air
want
hug.
This guy act like I wanted a fucking hug from him.
I'm your host, Nabi Reality. My co-host, Cash. We got BX Young G's coming here soon, hopefully. See what's going on about that. You know, one of us is always late.
His mama said he can't come off the porch.
He can't come. He'll be here. It'll be all right. So what's going on, everybody out there watching the show, tuned in, hopefully watching on the YouTube or the actual website.
Slim got promoted.
Yeah, we promoted Slim.
To producer.
Executive producer, which means the guy who clicks the
button. Back. Gilman, he's caught up in his job life.
Gilman took an absence of leave and never came back.
What job is better than this fucking job?
I don't know. Maybe when he gets paid.
I was hoping he said that.
Maybe when he actually get some finances out the deal. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll
so
what's going on.
What's he done? He's getting money.
Probably not a lot of money, but at least he's getting paid.
Word.
I mean, we could at least give
all the prostitutes if you getting
all the toots and cocaine.
All the toots he get during the weekend.
He was doing toots and cocaine like he was famous, but his budget didn't add up, so he had to go to work.
Use his nephew's pee to get the job.
Using a 6-month-old's pee to get a job. That's pretty horrible.
Bad guy.
You know what we were talking about earlier? No, it's also but earlier we were talking about a second ago off camera. Like, what is the deal with the chain letters, yo? Like the people, why though? Why do people send these chain letters? Like, do they not like?
I guess
it's annoying though.
It's like a better safe than sorry type thing. Like I don't know.
It's fucking annoying though. God will bless you 1,000,000 times if you send this to 20 people. Like, if God wants me to get it that bad, he'll send a message himself.
Yeah, God
not use you on your Facebook account. God does not need you.
God gives blessings on social media.
Listen, people out there in the world. God does not need you or your social media accounts to promote his message.
God don't need your like.
Don't need it. We've got the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, all the other stuff. I'm
trying to get some likes.
I'm trying to get some likes. I'm God.
Like all this praying shit. This praying shit is older than most.
Like all this peace, God. I'm right here.
God trying to get some fucking likes.
Send this to 20 people and you get $100. Like, I don't do chain letters.
Well, I hate the ones that, just the regular posts where you
I hate ones where you feel guilty.
You scroll down and it be like, don't scroll past. It be a kid that hurt kid or something like.
Look at little Billy. He has a cleft mouth.
Amen. Like just to get like.
If you don't click amen, little Billy's gonna die. Like what the hell? Calm down. Yo, the internet is undefeated. Yo, just slow down with all of that stuff. Some people say it's viruses that. Viruses like a lot of people's like after sending chain letters, that's how sometimes people end up getting their account hacked. You ever had look at your account and see your messages and somebody went in your messages and sent somebody like an advertisement or something, or like before I've gotten a thing it'll say nah B and it'll be a video and I'll click it and it's some other shit. Like.
Nah, you know I think it'd be most of the time like when you go and sign in to certain stuff with your Facebook account, like you go to sign into a new page. And you can use my Facebook account, but you don't want to make a whole new account.
Yeah.
And then you start doing shit like those questionnaires and stuff like that. Like, see who your fucking Facebook soulmate is, and you click on the shit. And you sign in with your Facebook account.
You do.
I think a lot of them just get access your fucking password.
Yeah, because then if people advertise it and send it, but it's annoying. I hate the ones that make you feel guilty. They're like, I gotta do this. You're a true friend. Hope I get one back. Like, damn.
Give one back.
All emotional and shit. Like, what is really like? Why though? Like, why are you gonna if you're gonna guilt me into doing something? I mean, that feels like we're in a relationship. Like, that's things that people do in their relationships with each other. Like, guilt people. You're not gonna do that.
It's a Facebook relationship, nigga.
I guess so. Some people are only friends on Facebook. Yeah. You ever had somebody that's a friend on Facebook and then run into them and recognize them in the street, or them recognize you?
Yeah.
See the way he's at it? He's like, yeah.
Actually, that happened with Super's ex. What was it? I'm not gonna say names.
Yeah.
Super's ex.
Yeah.
I'd only seen her on Facebook before. Now I walked into where she was working. Like, I know you're on Facebook.
Whoa, Facebook famous in the building.
No, I'm not Facebook famous. I'm just a regular guy, just like everybody else. We eat barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. So you seen the thing with Flavor Flav?
Nah.
In the news?
No.
Flavor Flav, I guess, is going. They saying he's going after royalties after. What's it say? Let me read a little bit of this. What it says. Flavor Flav still fighting the powers that be, even though the powers be Chuck D. According to a new suit that rocks the legendary group. In documents obtained by TMZ, Flavor says he and Chuck have a long-standing agreement to share profits from their music, live concerts, and merchandise, but he hasn't seen a royalty check in several years. Flav says he co-wrote more than 50 of the group's rap songs, and he's especially pissed because Chuck's still getting paid. What's worse, the rapper claims his voice and image were used without his consent on the new PE album, Nothing Is Quick in the Desert. That was the new album that was only available through Stream, I believe, that had like the quicksand on it and the boombox.
That just means, all that means is Flav is struggling for money.
Flav says he requested $75,000 for the record, but only got $7,500. He thought he was going to get the remainder later, but it never came. Flav's also going after producer Gary G. Wiz for making a deal to create action figures of Public Enemy without his knowledge. In the suit, Flav says Gary got cash from the toy company, but he got zilch. Flav suing Chuck, Gary, and several other PE managers and producers for lost profits and to stop using his mug to make a buck. He reached out to Chuck but got no word back, which was interesting because the person that shared...
What site is that from?
TMZ. Oh. Which is actually, TMZ is just as credible as CNN these days.
Yeah.
Right?
Way more credible.
They're actually more credible than CNN because TMZ doesn't have a political agenda. I'm not trying to defend TMZ and say they're great because they profit, they're culture vultures, right? They profit off of others. People can say that's what we are, but I just like to bring up things. But the difference between The difference between that is that
people they want.
They just talk shit about it. Like, we're actually trying to start a dialogue.
You want to see real footage of celebrities up close.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, people do because they idolize them, like the golden calf and everything, right? Like, people idolize all these images and these things. But the crazy shit is a lot of time when you meet people, they never hold up to these images that you have of them. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like, we have
image is your preconceived
notions based on that, based on who they presented themselves to be.
Who you think they're going to be?
Based on who they presented themselves to be.
And then when they're not that person,
yeah.
Which they probably wouldn't be, it's like a 50-50, not even a 50-50 chance. It's like a 60s.
So I've met a couple of.
If you think like, yo, this dude's gonna be a sucker, you know what I'm saying? You meet him, he's a cool motherfucker. You know what I mean? It might, it's gonna fuck your head up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, I thought he was gonna be like this and this and that.
Especially if you look up to him. Because I met a couple of famous people, not extremely famous, like ultra mega pop star famous, but famous like in the hip hop world and stuff like that, and to like the activist community and people that might not be so famous if I say their name, but in the places where the genre of what they do, whether it's music or activism or
they're
big. Yeah, they're big. But it's like a couple of them. Like I remember meeting this dude, right? He's a very well known activist in the Black revolutionary community. Like the people that are like into like all like Malcolm X and Dead Prez and all that other kind of stuff, and the Unks and the Black Fist and all to that kind of stuff. This guy's like been a major person in their community, like so. Jesse Jackson. No, so I read this guy's books. I read his books. I even heard him on some hip hop albums talking. As he's an OG, and like so, I kind of looked up to him because he had that, that fire, And then I met him, and then like he was proposing to do something in the environment of Philadelphia where I lived at the time. He wanted to do something in the hood that involved politics, but the plan he had seemed like a setup to me. Like it didn't seem official. Like it didn't seem. I don't have nothing wrong with a person that used to be younger and be like, let's burn down the system, let's get the man, who eventually grows older and evolves and realizes that there's other ways to fight than just running around with a gun and shooting the man in the head or whatever, or killing a cop and whatever, right? There's other ways to fight the system, right? There's you can use mockery, you can use poetry, you can use art. Yeah, use food stamps. So, anyways, his plan didn't seem right, so I kind of called him on it, and then he got all upset and in his feelings, and like at a conference full of like activists, and we ended up severing ties with his organization, my organization, his organization, over that, and it was crazy. Because then afterwards, I tried to give it another chance, and I brought him this book, and the book of his had like peep this, it had like a.
He was like a jerk. He wasn't
a jerk. I think I felt like, I don't want to say the words. No, it felt like whatever image that he wrote about and who he was that made him who he is. He was a completely different guy now. Yeah, like he went from like, we gotta change the system to like, let's do this and then open up the doors to where we can all get fucked by the system later. Like, and I brought up a book. Check this out. So he was a very revolutionary guy, and I brought him a book of his that was like real revolutionary and shit. Not a revolutionary, let's kill everybody, but just like, let's stand up for ourselves, let's do this. Yeah. And the picture on the cover was like an African looking like sister with a fro and a spear in his hand. And out of all his books, it was the one
African looking sister with a spear in his hand.
Yeah, a spear, but it wasn't like.
She had a spear.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Yeah, but it wasn't like spear. Like she was a tribal. She was more like a city looking sister, like a sister, soul sister kind of sister.
Like a Philly looking chick.
Yeah, like a lady of rage with the fro type of chick, like like with a but so. And I brought, so after the falling out situation, I felt bad, so I still try to go talk to him, because I've looked up to this guy, and there's a lot of famous rappers that are like Common and all them other Dead Prez and all the people who look up to this guy and have had relationships with this guy, and Talib Kweli, all of them. And I was like, yo, I brought the book over. I was like, this book right here, I had this book, I was reading it. I wanted to, pick your thought about this and that. He looked at the book, and this was out, he said, he goes, that's the least favorite of all my books I wrote. And that was the book that was the most.
The realest?
Yeah. So, so that was disappointing to me, so it made me question, like, so, I mean, what happens when you meet your heroes or people you look up to? What do you do when they're not who they say to be? Like, do you, and you, like, look up to them, like, you're inspired by them, do you then, like, not acknowledge anything you've ever learned from them? Do you, like, just throw it out the window?
I mean, but at that time, it could be anything, you know what I mean? Well, from that point of view, it's different, because it was like,
it's not like I caught him on a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it was his
caught him off guard.
Not like let's take a picture. He was in a bad mood. Say, fuck you, buddy. No, that's different. This was an ideological shift.
Yeah, it's different. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, that's your evaluation of the shit. You know what I mean? So another person can look at the same thing that you've seen. It was like, that ain't nothing. You know what I mean? That it wasn't nothing. But that for a motherfucker that's a real nigga, and a person that been around a lot of real niggas, and you know what I mean? You can see right through shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I felt like it was a cultural shift. I'm not judging him, but I just felt a little disappointed.
Hey, shit happens.
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yep. It's like we seen motherfucking AZ live. You know, gotta do like AZ, man. You know what this nigga did? This nigga came out on stage, spit one song and like 3 verses, and walked off stage. And the crowd was like,
That's what Joe Buttons did before. That's why I don't fuck with Joe Buttons no more.
and the crowd was like, yo, come back, chanting. This nigga came back out, did like 2 more verses, like verses.
You want AZ?
And AZ and left. And just bounce. Like, fuck it.
I love AZ, but let's be real. He's really not that famous. Why would you want to piss off fans that you do have? Let's be real. AZ is an established lyricist who's been in the game. Went bar for bar with Nas, was on Nas's first album. He was part of the Firm, right? He's done a lot. But let's be honest, he's not a well-known rapper like that to like people that ain't older and
people
like.
Love him though. People love fucking AZ.
I'm not saying they don't, but I'm saying, but is he well known right now? Like if you say his name,
right
people,
now.
there's people right now saying
this
there's people who listen to the show right now who are saying who's AZ.
But this is a while ago. Like it just goes along with what you're saying. Like even like when it comes to artists, you think your artist is like one of the best artists in the world. You go see him live and they're straight trash. You know what I'm saying? That's a motherfucking downer, man. You know? Or you can go see an artist that you think is whack. Like, you don't give a fuck about this nigga.
That's what happened with Ludacris.
Yeah, I never seen Ludacris.
I didn't care for Ludacris until I saw him live, and now I'm a fan.
I'm a Ludacris fan.
I just didn't really care for him until I seen him live. Actually, you know, he really turned the fuck up, man. He opened up for Outkast.
Oh, yeah, think about it. All his songs are like turn up songs, which is up tempo.
But he actually spits lyrics though.
Oh hell yeah, he do.
Yeah,
he can rap his ass off.
He made me like. I think the best.
What the fuck is this nigga's name? Damn man, I can't remember this dude's name. He's from New York, and he's a freestyle. He's not really a popular dude, but he's from New York, and he's known for freestyle. He got dreads,
mad skills,
dark skin. Nah, mad skills like from Virginia.
You're right. Dark skin from
his name is like Rhyme. Damn.
Rhymefest.
Nope, Rhymefest from Chicago. This nigga, man, I forget his name, but I never like gave his like, cause he's known for freestyling and shit, and I never really gave him like mad respect for. I was like, man, that nigga's alright or whatever. I was like, he's kind of trash. Yo, I seen this motherfucker live, man. This nigga freestyled his whole set. Damn. Like this nigga freestyled for like a half hour. Like he's picking up shit people in the audience, pointing at this nigga, pointing at that nigga. I was like, this nigga's fucking nice. That nigga's a problem. Damn, I can't remember this dude's name.
Yeah, he was doing it up, right? Well, when you get back to it, figure it out. So we're going in a little bit. We're gonna go to a video, but real quick, I want to talk about this. This thing, so I was reading this other thing about R. Kelly too. It says as the sex cult scandal surrounding R. Kelly continues to unfold, the family of alleged victim Jocelyn Savage has added a new chapter to the story. Savage's parents and sister reportedly showed up to Kelly's Atlanta estate with police to escort in an effort to check on her. We're in front of R. Kelly's house, Savage father said in a video obtained by TMZ. We're trying to check on our daughter Jocelyn, and we're going to do what we have to do to make sure our daughter, we just can't make sure she's fine, and see if she comes out. Like they were bugging. Check this out. Listen, let's real quick. They went outside and they was like, yo, she might not be safe. Showed up to Kelly's Atlanta estate with police to escort in an effort to check on her. We're in front of our What's up?
So, police got us sitting back here. See what happened? Yeah. So I'm just informing everybody. This is R. Kelly house. We're in front of R. Kelly house. We're trying to check on our daughter, Jocelyn Savage.
Make sure my sister, Jocelyn Savage, is okay.
And we're gonna do what we have to do to make sure my daughter.
No bruises, no nothing on her body.
We just want to make sure she's fine. If she won't come to us at the car site, we're gonna go to her. We're gonna make sure that we see her. There's about 4 or 5 police cars here already. If he a man, he need to come out and let my daughter come out. I told him if he ain't come to me, I was gonna come to him.
So that's Savage's parents. I guess they're saying that they said a woman came to the door and said she wasn't there. Police eventually contacted Savage on FaceTime, and she once again said she was fine and didn't want to speak to her family. What are they trying to act like? R. Kelly got a hostage? Savage's parents are convinced she's being held against her will despite her video stating otherwise, which she released in July. Kelly has admittedly denied all allegations. Watch the video above. Well, we just let you guys listen to it. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know a lot of people are looking negatively at R. Kelly regardless because he has the whole scandal going on, you know, with the whole thing about the peeing on the girl and everything like that. Had the family, they had that was a recording of the family. They went outside of R. Kelly's house. That was homegirl's family. They went outside, so they went outside of R. Kelly's house, sat there, made a video like, we don't know, she's fine. Like, I don't know, maybe they're genuinely worried though. Like, R. Kelly the most trustworthy person in the world?
Nah, man, come on, man.
He could be in there peeing on her right now while that video is going on.
Come on, man.
Who knows what the hell's going on? But
yeah, man. As long as she grown.
Yeah, if she wants to be there, but I think that. Why is she FaceTime? How did she FaceTime the cops? I guess to show she had no bruises.
Come on, man. That's all showtime, man. That's for a show, man.
But why is her family doing this?
Like, if you really want to get your daughter, you going out like that? Nah, you going to get your kid. Like, you going to be on some real shit.
Oh no, he got a mansion. He might have some big black bodyguards. Who knows?
Nah, fuck
some big
all
diesel
that,
dudes with sausage necks.
Nigga, that's your kid. Fuck that.
I mean, I know what I would do, but I'm not them.
Saying.
That's me. I'm a different kind of person.
That's all for show, man. That's all bullshit, man.
I mean, what is it? I mean, why did? You were the one, the first one that told me about that, and I saw that stuff about the R. Kelly shit. They were saying that he had like a sex dungeon, or maybe R. Kelly's just into.
He might, man. I'm not saying he don't. He might.
It's a pretty big house.
What I'm saying is,
he could have a sex wing.
Who knows them girls? Girls do a lot of things.
Women are into that though. I'm not saying if he's holding a woman by hostage, then he deserves to be
hostage though.
But then they're making it seem like
hostage. That's how they making it seem. But
that's the way they're making it seem.
Either way though, let me say this.
Outside.
Let me say this. All boiled down to, can you prove that he was holding the women hostage? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what this country's all built on. It's like, can you prove it or not?
It's gonna be tough to prove that he held them actually hostage.
Unless they like coming forward and say like whatever. They're probably in there getting fed grapes and getting their feet rubbed.
Yeah, he gave us dog food. We ate Alpo for 4 weeks.
And they eating caviar.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's.
I mean, there's nothing light of rape or anything like that. But a lot of times they try to make things out to what they're not. You know what I mean? So if they're consensual adults, he could be peeing on them, whipping them, whatever they want to do.
What's the real shit?
Adults.
My problem is like people act like they know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's got these girls locked up in his. No, you don't know. Even when they go to court, you don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're right. Because a lot of times shit gets played
out.
So
I hate when motherfuckers actively know exactly what the fuck is going on
when they wasn't even there.
You don't know what the fuck is going on in there. People can say this, you can say that's. You don't fucking know.
You're right.
Never know.
It's all he says. She says.
You know what I mean? So it's like whatever, man. Act like you know.
Yeah, you're right. It's all he says. She says.
Actively fucking know. Man.
I think R. Kelly gets a bad rep automatically because of the whole peeing thing.
He deserved it. I mean, he did this shit.
Yeah, that whole thing. I think that's what people. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what making people like automatically, because anytime you attach a sex scandal or something like that to somebody, whether they did it or not, we talked about this last week.
We had to tape back in the day. Me and this nigga Don, my girl.
Didn't he try to say it wasn't him, or they said he tried to pay his brother or something?
Man, the whole tape is R. Kelly sex tape, for real. Though, like. It's an R. Kelly sex tape that, like, basically he's fucking all older, regular age, no more age chicks. Everything up until that point is legit. It's like just regular R. Kelly just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be like 7 o'clock in the morning because they had the time at the bottom. It'd be R. Kelly boy, you on the bitch, rubbing her ass, like you know what I'm saying? Like just shit like that. There's one of them. One he just goes in the room with like just a shirt on, and nigga take the R. Kelly poster down. There's a big ass R. Kelly poster in this room. He just take the R. Kelly poster down. The girl comes in, this nigga dives in face first. Boop. Then this is regular shit like that. But at the end, it's him and homegirl and the young chick. You know what I'm saying? So,
how old was the girl? She was underage, right?
Yeah, she was definitely underage. But it was like they said. You remember Sparkle? I don't remember the artist Sparkle.
No,
it was an artist.
Sounds like a stripper.
Yeah, it does. But it was R. Kelly's artist Sparkle. She had a popular.
I hope it was a girl because it was
a girl. She had a popular song, but I forgot how it goes.
Sparkle's hair to sparkle?
Nah. No? Yeah, that was corny. But anyway, it was supposed to be like Sparkle's niece or something, and Sparkle's. I'm assuming it's her brother and the niece's dad. Yeah. He played saxophone on some R. Kelly tracks, so he played some instruments on R. Kelly track. And when the shit first pop off, she comes in and R. Kelly gives her money.
At the beginning?
At the beginning, like.
See, I never even watched it.
Yeah, then he makes her pee like 3 times, like literally pee on the floor. Like, he's recording and she's dancing. He makes her pee on the floor. Like.
Why is that even attractive for somebody?
Yeah, that's just shit.
I think pee and feces are not at all attractive. Like, that's not, like, there's nothing. But everybody's built differently, I guess. People are rich, they run out of shit to do. Like, I'm just going to pee on someone today.
Hey, like Biggie said, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch asked me to shit on her. And after I shit on her, right? Hey, I don't know, man.
That just takes the whole excitement or sexuality out of the room for me like that. I don't even like when a girl farts. You know?
That's you though.
Jesus Christ. All right, so enough of all that. We're gonna go into a video. What do we got? The Unknown Misery queued up. What do we got queued up over there? We got the Unknown Misery queued up. Universal Collective, Canada leader.
We're back with I guess.
Babylon War Child. We got guests coming up. We got a dope surprise guest up here. We're gonna switch it up. You know, we talk about a lot of music, but we're gonna switch it up to something else. We're gonna bring you something different in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned in. www.uzd.world.
Without soil, a mountain that's built from the garbage fills. Subsidize your rent, your environment will slowly reap your soul. Apartment bills, pay a toll. Cross the bridge, state your name, electronically copy your finger seal, and implement time travel while you're trapped in time. Reinventing the wheel, I create ways to travel along a new space. I mold in clay till a new path is paved. Follow my footsteps and trace the great. Someday, the rain will drop like rain. One day, they'll feel this pain I paint. And someday, we'll have no reason to tear. One day, the truth and the frequencies will be clear. Someday, we will be unchained in the spirit, in the flesh, and in the brain. Someday, we'll see it, there will be no pain. Day after day, we count until someday. Day after day, I'm counting till someday. Day after day, I'm counting till someday. I bathe in the pain, no water will wash away. You can count sheep to sleep or count days wide awake, waiting for someday. It's like waiting for one day, like a lottery, some say. Hypocrisy, foul play, with intent to invent systems whipping economic slaves. Their chains will be broken one way or another. Some say I speak about the same things, brother. Other rappers speak about the blank blank, brother. Some say we created by alien beings, chariots in the sky. Some would pray when they see them. Others find the truth, dilute, incorporate spirits. Some can't stand what they see in the mirror, and some pretend not to see ya, while others would even kill just to be. Someday, the rain will drop like rain. One day, they'll feel this pain I paint. And someday, we'll have no reason to tear. One day, the truth and the frequencies will be clear. Someday, we will be unchained in the spirit, in the flesh, and in the brain. Someday, we'll see it, there will be no pain. Day after day, we count until someday.
What's going on, world? Make sure the mics check how's my mic? What's going on out there? Hopefully y'all are tuned in, rocking with us right now. www.uzd.world, or rocking with our YouTube channel, Chop Shop at Music Fiend/Music Fiend. Check us out every Thursday from 6:30 to 8:30. We bring you the show. If you want to go to www.uzd.world, not a .com, because we global with this. You just got to click the Chop Shop link in the top right corner. And right now they're doing the live stream. So right now this is live streaming to YouTube and to our website, as you can see right there. You know what I'm saying? And archives, you can go back and see the archives. And you know, we do this show as a platform for different people to come and talk.
I mean, call your mama.
Yep.
Call your auntie.
Tell them I'm on the Chop Shop. Mama, I made it. You know, you feel important. All 7 people watching. You know, we'll do. There were 7 different countries, so it means something. You
7
know,
people in 10 different countries.
Yeah, 7 people in 10 different countries. Do that math, huh? You'll be on that riddle for a moment. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Brian Fernandez, and I'm an actor, professional actor.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He said actor. He said
No,
professional.
professional actor. Yeah, I had to put it in there.
Have you ever had a scarf and go like this?
Nah.
So me and Cash do.
Where's my pate?
We went to like a real artsy party with Vaz in Worcester, and they were like all doing like poetry and all.
Yeah.
Deep and artsy, and we had Mad Hood in there drinking. And
Just drinking as wild.
We're like, humph. Why I never. They were like, that's smashing. Bravo. Riveting. Bravo. We were acting like that. They were kind of mad. We wasn't really disrespecting them. We were just really playing. That's just
just having fun. You feel me?
Well, how we act right now on the show, that's how we act in real life. Like, it's not a character. Like, that's how we are. It's like I think people see us in the streets and they watch the show and then they think like we're gonna be different, like it's like a character. But like we made this show so we could talk shit and act up.
How'd you get into acting?
That's dope.
Professional.
To be exact.
Perfect. Yeah. So when I was young, I was around like 9, 10. My mom didn't really like let me leave the crib like that, so I used to have to stay at the crib. My cousin used to watch a lot of movies, so you know he used to watch a lot of movies, and I used to just watch it and be like, yo, I could probably do that. And then I didn't pursue it because I was dancing, so I just kept dancing. And then like a year and a half ago, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out, and it just been going good.
What do you mean try it out? How'd you like
try it out, like go for it. Like
locally, like you mean just like just get into anything, get into anything. You had to do
yeah, like anything I could get into, like short films, like you know anything, just anything. And then I got a gig, and then I just seen how much I got paid. I was like, yeah, this is it. Like this is definitely what and I never got paid for anything. You know, like, it's like you making music, like you doing something else, and then you stop making music, and then you get paid for it, and you're like, oh shit, like you know,
What was the part that you did?
I did a commercial for Nature Valley.
Nature Valley. Oh, that's
Nature Valley.
Yeah.
So I seen it. I was like, yo, it's like I could do this. You know, so I
just got a commercial. That's why you threw the word professional in there. Right. So you've done one commercial. That's what you got under the belt. But you've also got.
I've done a lot of short films. I did a lot of
Brian Casey.
Yeah. I know Brian Casey. I don't personally know, but I know who he is.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
Yeah. I haven't worked with him. He's been here.
Yeah, we've interviewed him.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. I see him on Facebook a lot, like advertising. He has his own media thing, right? Yeah.
Brian Casey Films, BC Films.
Yeah, he's dope.
He's gonna be doing some work for us. He's a good dude. We went and he previewed some of his films at that Brooklyn Cafe over on Douglas Ave or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Roadiewood.
Yeah.
Roadiewood. Yeah, Roadiewood.
Really nice spot.
Yes, it's beautiful.
What is it with short films? Why? It's like an artsy thing to where they don't really have like.
It's up for self-interpretation.
Yeah, something like that.
You're not supposed to get an ending, right? With short films.
With short films, you could have an ending. It just depends who the person that writes it. Yeah. So basically, short film's a movie cut into. Condensed into something that's like could be 15 to 20 minutes. So
that's tough to do.
Yeah.
Because it seems like always in short films, you always be like, "What the hell just happened?"
I feel like a lot of short films are like. I do feel that way too. Like a lot of short films, like it's over interpretation. But like you're saying, there's different ones.
It's almost like an artsy type thing. Like
it's probably because like the way they probably shot it and the way they did it, they rushed everything. So it's just like, what the hell just happened? Yeah. But if you take your time and you really really get into it and like really try to master everything where it makes sense, then you'll enjoy it.
Wow. So you got anything new going on or?
I got this thing called Gonzo. Shot it in St. Louis. We're doing rehearsals for something in Boston. It's a series and
the series? Yeah, talk about that.
So Gonzo's a 4-part series. It's basically about students in their university trying to reform for the black community. But as they're trying to do that, it goes on like really, really deep. It shows their high school experience. It shows people, you know, dealing with their sexuality and like basically a whole college experience that I think.
Does it have a lot of like racial undertones at the foundation of it?
Yeah.
Being black and being in college in a country.
Yeah, for sure.
Racism is
is
yeah,
it more
for sure.
a black show, or is it more diverse? And
It's I'll say it's diverse. It does have like, you know, like the black stuff and like, you know, the things
That's
that we want to. Yeah, but like that's not the main. There's it expands more.
Do you feel like that there's a lack of voice for the black youth coming from that? Like there's obviously a voice for like the hip hop turn up, right?
Yeah.
And the mumble thing and all of that. But do you feel like there's an adequate? You're adding to an already adequate voice, or do you feel like you're bringing something that's lacking in the sense like there's not enough young black voices that are talking about college and stuff? Because a lot of times when you think of black youth these days, right?
Yeah.
It's not a stereotype of racism. A lot of times it's hood but it's not even a stereotype. That's what the media shows us, and that's what even people of me that's from the hood, right, and who's ethnic, that's what we see. We see young cats turn up and this and that. Like that's what I'm saying. Because I think that the idea of like a college experience and stuff like that is something that's not really, you know,
opposite, you know what I'm saying? Most of black people are.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
And I don't mean this in a way like soft or cheesy, because some people call it cheesy, but almost like the Cosbys. Like the Cosbys came out of the time where you had like shows that had like, you know, you had like the Sanford and the Sons and Good Times and all that. It was a little bit after those shows, but it was like that genre where they were shows where it was like the stereotypical angry black man and this and that, and then the Cosbys was that different thing. Yeah. Right? Like a black doctor. Like, oh my God. We have those.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So, I understand.
So I think that I think that was one of the reasons when you sent me the stuff and the info when you had reached out to me to be on the show. Yeah. That was one of the reasons why I wanted you to come on, because even though we didn't get to really talk about it because I've been really busy lately. Yeah. I respect that you're trying to be a voice for that other side.
For sure.
Do you feel any conflict with that?
No.
Not you. I meaning like
the film itself for that.
Like, how old are you?
I'm 21.
All right. Do you feel like people that are 21 your age are like, who gives a fuck about college? I want to turn up and don't want to pay attention to your project.
Nah, I think no. I think people actually want to see it more in St. Louis. Rhode Island's starting to have like a little buzz. Like a lot of filmmakers here know what Gonzo is and what Gonzo's about and stuff like that. But in St. Louis, it's more of a bigger audience just because that's where everything happened.
And it's a more black city too.
Yeah, because that's where like the
St.
whole.
Louis is a black city.
Like Ferguson's in St. Louis, so that's where everything. So they take it very, very serious. Like I had a guy come out, the guy that directed the film. He came out to shoot something that I was doing, and then a girl said something, and he took it to offense. Like she said like the N-word. It was like a white girl. He took it to offense because they take that very, very serious out there. You know what I mean?
She meant it like in the way like white people would say it that chill with black people here.
Well, like she was just like. She was like no, it was just like they was having a conversation about like black people and stuff like that, whatever. And then she was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna say the N-word till I turn purple." Yeah. And he was just like, "Whoa," like you know. But we was just like because we, you know, that race like it's not big here. Like we don't have a lot of racism. It's still here because I've experienced racist moments, but it's bigger out there. So like when he heard that, he was like, he got really, really offended. So yeah.
She said, "I'm gonna say the N-word till I turn purple."
Till I turn purple.
I mean, what was the context of the conversation? Like,
it was like kind of saying like.
What's she saying?
People saying that white people shouldn't say that word.
That's exactly the conversation.
She was probably from the urban environment, so she felt that she would have to pass.
Man, I don't even know her, bro.
Yeah, so that's the thing, man. You get a pass by your people.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you get a pass everywhere you go.
Yeah, exactly.
That don't mean I'm gonna go down the street and go say to the niggas. There's not Sean gonna say niggas. Yeah. Slim gonna say niggas. Somebody might hit you.
Yo, you know what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know what? Somebody who's Dominican and dark skin, like almost your complexion, right? That's Dominican that I know was around Haitians in like Miami. Yeah. And they was using the word because Dominican dudes use that word here in Rhode Island and New York City and New York City and Rhode Island, New England, all of that.
Hold up, but the funny part about it is, if you're on the fence, right? Yeah. Like I'm not saying me or us, or like if a white person on the fence or a person that's not black is on the fence about using the word nigga around certain people, they'll throw it out there. They're like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. This nigga. And then see everybody.
And see every reaction.
yeah. Kind of like gauge it. Yeah. But he didn't. Yeah, you're right about that. But the dude I'm talking about, he's Dominican and he grew up saying the word, right? And, and because he's dark skinned Dominican, and that's what the word they use. But he was around like some Haitians in Miami, and they were like, "Yo, we would prefer you not to use that word."
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, and everybody knows if you do history, Dominicans are African.
Yeah. I agree. That's why like when I try to say it less, you know, because I'm Dominican too. But it's not only because I'm Dominican. I just don't know who I'm a fan and stuff like that. You know, like I'm trying to be a businessman. You know, I got to talk like a businessman. I gotta act like a businessman. So. You know, I try to use the word less, but you know, if I'm around my niggas, I'm drunk, so it's just, you know, I'm just gonna wild out. You feel me?
Like it's a generational thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is because it's more acceptable
like,
now with
our generation, like me and Navi's generation, and Deuce's generation. We was like that was the desensitized generation. You know what I'm saying? That was a part of the generation where, you know, we just talk to each other like that.
Yeah.
The generation before that, we used to play with a basketball. This dude we used to play ball with, he was kind of older. When I was like in my early. When I was like 20s and my teenage, like 19, whatever, we played with this dude named Jerry, older black dude, and we used to be on the court, nigga this, nigga that, like, don't say nigga around me.
Yeah.
Don't say that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like,
older heads are like that.
Yeah, so they used to shut us down. We kept saying nigga, nah, fuck you, Jerry, man. We gonna say nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got. Fuck you guys. And niggas walk up and they go leave. You know what I'm saying? But then now. Now you got the generation where they don't even know that it's a bad word, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're just saying whatever. Like we're just talking about my nigga this, my nigga that, my nigga this, my nigga that, and they don't even think nothing of it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't even trying to offend nobody. It's just regular how they talk. They came from the hood.
Yeah, but the OGs do feel that way because you know what it is because the generation before our generation, because you know the generation before us, it was used the ER version and it was used to them. People still say the ER, but not to your face like they used to years ago. It's more like closeted, like it's more in the background, even though with Trump being around. But anyways, so you're from where? Here or
I'm from Providence.
So what made you go out and film in St. Louis?
So the way we met was I hit him up, kind of like how I hit you up. You know, hit him up, get my information, say, yeah, listen, I'm an actor, whatever. You know, if you need anything, you know, I'm willing to, you know, invest on my way to get out there and do what I gotta do, perform, you know, and build my catalog. He was like, all right.
Because a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man.
So I want you to pay my way, or I'm not doing it if you don't give me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, man, you gotta work. You gotta invest in yourself. Like you gotta do it. So it's like sacrifice, like, you know, sacrificing. So I hit him up, blah blah blah, and he was just like, all right, cool. And he sent me it, and I sent him my audition, and then he was like, all right. And then we started talking. He didn't cast me at first, but he wanted to cast me. But the only problem was getting me out there. Again, I insisted, but he didn't want it to be like that. So as time goes by, he called me.
The director?
His name's David Kirkman.
Shout him out.
Yeah. So then he was just like, you know what? We're gonna figure. I don't know how we're gonna figure out get you out here, but we're gonna get you out here. And then we ended up getting me out there. So
it's like your ultimate goal. You know what I mean? Like what do you ultimately want to do?
I want to be, of course, like a A-list actor. You know, just really. So I just
making movies.
Yeah, actually making like movies.
You want to go as far as Hollywood?
Yeah.
In Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Rhode Island. So do you have any like, you know, like thoughts of like getting bigger and expanding outside? Because it's tough. I mean, they have a lot of opportunities between here and New York when it comes to like, you know, acting and stuff.
Yeah.
To be big, like the A-list, you're probably gonna have to like venture out a little bit. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm definitely thinking about going different places, and because I can't.
You willing to go to St. Louis? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm willing to go anywhere. LA. I'm scared of the planes. Like I'm scared of heights and shit. But like I'm willing to.
I'm scared of heights too, man. Word.
Bro, planes.
I'm scared of two things: wild animals and heights, man. I'm good with it. I'm good on the plane though. I'm scared on the plane.
Man, when it be shaking, I just be like, how?
More cars crashing the plane.
Statistically,
more cars crashing a day than the plane crashing a year.
Yeah, statistically, you're more likely to die. You're like more than like 5-10 times more likely to die in a car than in a plane because planes don't really.
Yeah, they don't really crash. Sure.
You know what I mean?
But cars do a lot more often.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what Bourbon Street is?
Bourbon Street. I'm like, I never heard of that.
That's when we have rappers rap, but we could ask you to. So I mean, we could ask you. We could we should have pre-warned him. We could have made him do like a short scene.
A short scene.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
You seen the look? This guy is ready, yo. Who are some famous actors that have inspired?
What's motivation? You know what I mean? inspirations.
Because everybody, all the young cats that get into art.
The movie. You said the movie earlier. You said you seen the movie.
Yeah.
But what actors have inspired you?
Actors, of course, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
He's my favorite actor. Yeah, he's greatest. Who else? Will Smith, Johnny Depp, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan just became one of my favorite actors. Michael B. Jordan is dope. Like I don't know. He's just like urban. Like he reminds me of like the urban, like us, you know. So.
Two important black actors at a time. You know what I mean?
You think that's by design? You brought this up before.
Yeah, man.
You brought this up before. Like, do you think that's by design?
There's gonna be only one funny black dude at a time.
Now it's Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? One funny black dude at a time. One.
So who designs that though? Like, what do you think that? Do you think that's designed by white corporate America?
Well, the thing is, like now, recently, because of power, because of Empire,
yep.
And a couple other black shows, they see that there's an audience that want to watch these shows, and these shows are making money now. Now you see there's a few,
capitalize it like they get off hip hop. Yep.
There's not a few, there's a few other black shows emerging out of the woodworks. You know what I mean? David Allen Greer got his own show. You know now because it sees a marketing niche. Before it was kind of like shut down. You know what I mean? But
it's a business. It's a business at the end of the day.
It's a business, and they're only gonna give us so much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You know the
system is still ran by old America that was racist and oppressive.
The system is ran by Jews. The entertainment industry is ran by.
Thank God we're not a famous show. We'd be knocked off the air right now.
I know.
That's anti-Semitism.
Yeah, but DJ Ruckus runs this establishment. He's a black man.
But he probably has a Jewish landlord. He probably has a Jewish landlord.
And honestly, I think about that all the time, like what you be saying and stuff like that, like, cause I love acting, but like when I get to Hollywood, am I still gonna love acting because of all the business side of it? Like you end up kind of hating it in a way, and I don't want to hate it.
Do you ever worry about getting into? I mean, I know it's less of a worry now than it was back in the '90s. This would be something that would definitely happen to you. Now it's a possibility. Do you ever feel like as ethnic man, right, from an urban environment, that if you ever tried to get into like the the A-listing stuff, that you would get like typecasted to like the gang member, the drug dealer, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever worry about that?
Yeah, all the time. But that's why you gotta say no. You gotta say like this is your career. You're your market. If you keep playing like the same, like I got offered like roles to be like yo, just be this. Come on, bro, just be this gangster.
What if it was a major role? Because some people would say take it as your way to get in.
It's like exactly. Like, listen,
not selling out.
Yeah, that's true.
You do this part, you're in there. You leave, you'll never work in this city again.
Yeah, I mean, like, if it's like for a major part, of course I would do it. But like, if they keep just giving me those roles, I'm just gonna decline.
But it's easy to get typecasted. We do it to people that are not minorities. Ain't the only people to deal with it.
I agree.
It's minorities and people that are funny.
Yeah.
Get typecasted.
Like, imagine Kevin Hart playing like a serious role. Like real serious, like.
But you know what though? There are people that are super. No, I can't even, because he's a superhuman being. Because he's not like any other human being.
Jamie
Foxx.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is the most talented person
in the world. Yeah, he's amazing.
Decided that.
Yeah, he is.
He's the most talented person
ever. He's the most talented person in the world because he's good at everything. And
not the most talented person ever.
I mean, the guy. Look at the guy. The guy went from Wanda to doing Tookie Williams.
That's insane.
Co-founders of the Crips.
That's crazy.
Fuck Tookie Williams. Nigga
Who the fuck this
Ray Charles. He did Ray Charles.
Mike Tyson. He's doing Mike Tyson.
Tookie Williams was a great role that he did.
I'm just saying.
No, he did. He did that role great.
Oh, okay.
All
right.
Compared to Ray Charles, Tookie Wilson is multiple platinum albums.
Yeah. But anyways,
great.
So
and he's funny.
So you do you feel like you're gonna have to deal with that getting into Hollywood?
Probably, but it depends on how I get into. Like, I could get in doing a TV role. That's how I want to get. I really want to get into like a TV role. I want to be like doing series. Like that's my thing. I love doing series. I love being diverse to my acting. I don't like playing like having this one emotion for the whole movie. Like, I like being happy. I like showing sadness. I like showing.
So you want to be a bipolar character?
Not bipolar, but like say like
His acting kicked in. He was like, no.
Nah, like, you feel me? So that's what I want to do. I want to be able to be diverse when I act.
So, do you have any advice for like people out there? Because even though you're not a A-list actor, you still have done commercials. You just went out of state to shoot a web series. It's arguable that you're doing a lot. So, do you have any advice for people out there that have not done an actual real commercial for an actual company and haven't filmed their own web series yet? Like people that are like want to get into acting but have no
idea.
They don't not no idea because that's a lot. I'm just saying you have for people that are inspiring actors like you that may not want to do it because they're not famous. Like, is there any advice?
Don't stop. Believe in yourself and just go hard. Like, go to auditions. Even if like you don't even fit the character, just go. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think I was gonna get the Nature Valley. Dad looked at me with a straight face. And
so how'd that commercial go?
So I went to the audition. I did it. She looked at me, didn't smile, didn't nothing. Like, she didn't even look interested.
So
she was
what did
like,
you have to say?
I was like, I forgot what I had to do for the audition. I think it was just like something about a car. Like,
what did you do for the actual commercial?
Oh, I did something like a motivational speech. I'll show you after.
Yeah, that's dope.
So so I went. I did the audition. She looked at me. She looked like she wasn't even interested in me. Like, she was just like, "Thank you for your time." It's like, no problem. 2 weeks later, I get a call. Come in. Do another one. We'll pay you whatever.
You filmed it here, right?
Yeah, and I went and I did it and I left, and then like that was like the second audition.
Dope.
So, but it was recorded. So that's what they used for the film. I mean, for the commercial. So they filmed it and then they got an email saying, "Oh, congratulations, you got in the commercial." Blah blah. I didn't know. I'm just like, let me go to this audition and see what happens. So sometimes the things you least expect that you're gonna get, you end up getting.
That's like my job. When I got my job, I walked in, it was all white dudes. Like, man, them niggas not hiring me.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Job like that.
And then you get the job.
Yeah, sometimes
it's crazy.
Like sometimes it be like that. So before,
so everybody know what,
we're gonna go wrap up. And how do they get in tune? How do they get in tune with the Gonzo? How can they watch it?
Well, right now you can just watch the trailer. It'll be coming out probably like next year because we're gonna do more episodes.
That's the one you sent me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna post that to the Chop Shop page.
Yeah, well, thank you, bro. Thank you. And if you're watching this in St. Louis, we're having a premiere September 20th. Yeah, man. So come on.
Stay in tune with you.
Stay.
Facebook, Twitter,
for sure. Yeah. So I only use Instagram, Facebook. I don't really use it. Instagram, you can find me at BOI2 TIMES. Yeah, so boy 2 times.
All right. So
yeah, like, Facebook I just use to like contact you
and
guys and shit.
Yeah, and as Gonzo drops or whatever, we're gonna have you come back in and talk about the experience.
For sure. Thank you, bro.
Chop Shop Radio. We'll be right back with another great interview.
For sure.
Yesterday was such a whack night. Sweet as syrup, niggas could never top and stack right. Hour later, hit you back. Ask you if you coming, never asking where you at. Can tell you going through it, you don't really wanna chat. Toss your work into the back, get to rolling up a sack. Clean your so and so is deaf. I just think that she a brat. See you go, yeah, we can do our own thing. Can't do right if we never try the wrong thing. Stay behind the scenes, know the audience the drum bring. Trying not to notice that you noticing my thong string. And we can ride until it's late too. Usually a roller, but I got nowhere to skate to. If I didn't know you love, I think I probably hate you. When you fade to black, but I came to bring you back. Need a night that's tailor-made, you just need a little slack. Let me see you go back. See, lower to the flow, smoke blowing out the dope. Anywhere you wanna go, let me see you go back. Maybe we could get away, even if it's for a day. If you let me lead the way, let me see you go back. Say that all you really need is to ride out with some weed. Driving slow ain't got speed. Let me see you go back. See, lower to the flow, smoke blowing out the dope. Anywhere you wanna go, let me see you go back. Let me see you go, go, go. Let me see you go back. Let me see you go, 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 go. Yo, feel like you in the jungle? Let's wild out for the night. Don't need a destination, just sit back, enjoy the flight. Falling back, we just reclining. Bacardi with the Sprite, bumping Benny, taking you into the night. What you like? Got the spitters for the hitters, I got styles. If I need a bacon, then sweet love will do the miles. No recycling when I say let's get this paper by the pile. Know there's heat up in your kitchen, we should cool out like a towel.
What? How you expect to keep it cool when the block is hot as fish grease? If we don't get this money up, we in the streets this week. Need a sec to reflect, never two to reflex. That kiss, kiss, bang, bang, camouflage the BS. I love it, oh yeah, I love it. Understand each other cause we both started from nothing. And we gon' be together, middle fingers to the public. We gon' pull up to the Grammys in that very same bucket. Like fuck it.
Like fuck it.
Like fuck it.
Let me see you go back.
You sure you wanna see me go back? Baby girl, I don't think you quite prepared for that. If I get back on the sprint, me and your life at the risk. Cause I be going hard as shit. Climb mountains for my bitch. Oops, goddess. Regardless, as long as she rich, allow a side bitch. Whatever she gives, you know I split. We gon' laugh all about it in the tropics. I got this.
Let me see you go back. Blow it to the flow, smoke blowing out the dope. Anywhere you wanna go, let me see you go back. Maybe we could get away, even if it's for a day. If you let me lead the way, let me see you go back. Say that all you really need is to ride out with some weed. Driving slow ain't gotta speed. Let me see you go back. See, blow it to the flow, smoke blowing out the dope. Anywhere you wanna go, let me see you go back. Let me see you go, go, go. Let me see you go back. Let me see you go, 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 go.
Here we go, here we
Sideshow in the building.
round and round. Sideshow.
We're underground.
Eric Axelman.
Organic hip
I
hop.
hope you know that.
We're underground.
Come on, come on, come on. Party people in the house.
Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their necks to keep their rhymes in check. Cause oh, they sweat a brother majorly. And I don't know why this A&R's paging me. He tells me that he needs me. Voice all sleazy. Every time he sees me, he squeeze me. Homie, take it easy. He said he wanna sign me, believe me. I don't want it if it's that easy. Hey yo, bust it. A&R said he wanna sign guys. Only one gangster's pulling drive-bys. He said it don't matter. His pocket's getting fatter. I make music, but he gon' be climbing ladders. And I ain't saying that he's greedy, but if he wanna make money, I don't need him, he needs me. He'll take my money in a jiffy. If I get locked up once, he'll never come get me. And that's how I don't get down. My people, check it out, yo. I'm on the grind. Round and round, round and round.
We're on the ground. We're on the ground.
Round and round, round and round.
We're on the ground.
Jump up and get down.
Now you can tell from the stories I spit that I ain't fit to play the type of games that you kick it. You're shaking my hand and tell me straight through your lips that if you make $1,
You give me 15 cents.
But that's how you be. It doesn't mean you need to lie through your teeth. It's not easy. The world doesn't recognize me. I'm just E. I say fuck your modus operandi, so I don't gotta be a vigilante. You got a spot, huh? How's it doing? Cause you been at it, almost had enough kids to play. You tell them that it's dying, you tell them that it's better than school. It's mad cool.
You simply gotta sell tickets, just a dozen gets you buzzing.
The worst part is you seem credible and people believe you, but everything you do is forgettable. So this is how I feel about you now. Fuck your spot and your sound, not the way I get down, because I'm underground. Come on, come on, round and round, come on, come on. We're underground. Round and round, round and round. We're underground. Round and round, round and round. We're underground.
And we like to MC parties.
Yeah. Come on. You know we MC parties. Underground. You know we MC parties. It's the funk. You know we MC parties. Come on. We MC. So, money is nice, but money is hard. My name is Eric Axelman, ready to start. And I'm ready for beats. Who's ready to sweat? Who's ready for sleep? Who's ready for bed? Who believes news? Who believes hype? Who believes me? Who believes twice? If you believe walls, here's a way to escape it. Project 401, rocking my basement. Man, I tried hard to get props from bad people so I could get put on blogs. Nobody would read. I tried to leave to maybe get paid from strangers when I could have my good friends come to me without charging. That's what I harbor. I don't wanna live in a world that gets harder to do good things. We gotta beg for money from rich people so they don't feel guilty they went to Harvard. Come on, man. Come on. For some people it's hard to see, but understand it ain't hard for me. It's hard fantasy, but what should we do now? You know that I get down. You know we MC party. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You know we MC party. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You know we MC party. Yo, why would I pay to play when I'd rather be rapping to the mirror playing charades? No point in staying enslaved. I'm just making grades for promoters getting paid every time I hit the stage, making minimum wage. And why we living this way? It's toxic as nonsense. Promoters trying to profit, but yo, what does that accomplish? Let me give you some options before you try to hold me hostage. With ticket sales, you can step up and get dropkick. They play us like a topics. I came to make the statement. Project 401 hip hop can rock my basement. Bring it back to the pavement, the essence. The present state of hip-hop culture means that y'all to hear the message. But here's a lesson. Stop stressing this session and second guessing this blessing. Hip-hop can be the weapon that can cut your midsection and take the people off the path and switch the direction. Party people. For some people it's hard to see, but understand it ain't hard for me. It's hard fantasy, but what should we do now? You know that I get down. You know we MC parties. Come on. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You know we MC parties. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? You know we MC party. Jump, jump. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We need to MC party. You know what we do? You know what we do? You know what we do? We MC, my man.
What's going on out there, world? Thanks to everybody that's tuned in, everybody that supports us, everybody that hits us up on the Facebook, everybody that hits us up on the YouTube, everybody hits us up on the website. Like I said, well,
everybody hits him up in his DMs.
In my DM, yeah. It goes down in the DM.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Yeah. I got a baby's mother and a son. It don't go down. 100. Only time it goes down is if my son poops his diaper and I got to change it. And it really goes down. I got to put it down into the diaper genie.
100. I know about that.
You like that? You like that? I got the youth them in the building.
Youth them.
So, make sure you check us out. www.uzd.world. This is the only portion we're gonna only gonna Facebook stream this portion, but like I said in the beginning, and 90% of the show we are no longer streaming. You have to check us out on www.uz.world.
So you can check the videos out, man, because you can't see the videos in the motherfucker.
You can't see the videos from the Facebook stream.
J. Lou's over here. We played J. Lou. My girl was like, "Yo, play the J. Lou video on the show and shit." So. Do the video on
play some dope joints. Played a couple dope joints.
Yeah, man. This is banging.
Earlier we just played. We had played the Funk Underground. They're local artists from Rhode Island, but they tour.
They're no longer though. There's no more Funk Underground now.
Yeah, there is.
It's just Sideshow.
No. The Funk Underground. There's no longer. They're no longer. Yeah. No, it's just Sideshow and what do you call it?
Eric.
Yeah. Eric Axelman.
They're still together. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Saudi.
They're the ones that matter.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but at the same time.
Then there's Cali Ma, who's
yeah, but they're separated. They're not.
They derive from the.
Yeah, they're no longer in that. But we're not going to get on to that. That's
that's another show for.
That's another show for another time. But we've actually had the Funk Underground in here.
That's like a third show.
Yeah,
live. Third show ever. We had the Funk Underground.
Which is interesting because I heard some feedback. I didn't get to tell you earlier. This was what I was going to say real quick. I gave some feedback earlier from somebody that knows us very well. Said some people were talking. I don't care what people say. There's always going to be haters, but they were like saying that. We don't really, us, the Universal Collective, the Universal Zoo Disciples of Chop Shop Radio, we don't really concern ourselves with Rhode Island or the Rhode Island scene. We're always worried about people in other places. And I think that has to do with the fact that, you know what I think that is? It's because we have chapters in 9 different countries and 6 different states, but we're based in Rhode Island.
Besides that, We had this show for what? Let's say the first six.
You're gonna say the thing about the calls. Same thing I said.
We had calls from New York. We had calls from Iceland.
Yeah.
We had calls from niggas in Italy.
Yeah. Barely got calls from Rhode Island.
Never got a call from Rhode Island in the first fucking 6 months of the show.
Put the number out there, tell them to call in, yell at us, whatever they want to say.
That's besides the point. But we got. Let's talk about our fucking gas, man. Fuck that bullshit.
100. Here you go, Sean. Yeah. No, you're right about that. So we have some very special guests in the building. We have for once we're talking about the zoo and we're not talking about ourselves. We're talking about the zoo crew. You know what I'm saying? We got the youth them in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's up, y'all?
What's good?
What's going on?
Introduce yourself.
AS220.
Start right to left. Alright, cool. My name is Rain, aka Ghost Boy Rain. I am a part of Ghost Records and Zoo Crew. And yeah. So
Good?
Word.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's
Word. It's your boy J. Lou, man. You know what I'm saying? Young MC, part of Zoo Crew and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just out here grinding. That's it, really.
That's what's going on. That's what's up.
I'm Luna. I'm a visual artist and a performing artist at AS20 Youth.
I'm the Bolson. I'm an MC that's also in Zoo Crew at AS20 Youth.
All right. So how did the Zoo Crew start? And tell us exactly who are part of the Zoo Crew and what it exactly is.
Well, that's the thing. Like us, we're kind of like the great grandchildren of it, because it's been going on like since like AS20 Youth kind of started, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of had the Zoo Crew for years, you know what I'm saying?
For we have some people that are tuned in in other countries.
Oh, word.
In other places. So could you explain? I know it's something we all know here, but could you explain what the AS220 is? Because you said it's connected to AS220, but there's people who don't know what that is.
All right, so AS220 is like, AS220 is basically like it's like a big kind of, I wouldn't even want to call it a franchise, but it's like basically like a big network of just mad art and like all dope stuff with people that like are really into like channeling creativity throughout the city. And AS220 Youth is like the Boys and Girls Club, but for like mainly artists, you feel me? And it's for like people, like they kind of cater to the kids in like the juvenile detention center and stuff like that, and then the kids that's in group homes and stuff like that. And like we kind of like basically come together and create art. So a lot of the kids that we work with and that we're with you know, have been group homes, you know what I'm saying, just fresh out, you know what I'm saying. They even rough upbringing. They even go to the jails and help out the kids and all that stuff. Word. So it's like oh yeah, I probably do know it. Yeah. Word. But it's like a big family thing. This dude's wild. Hey, don't listen, man. Don't turn the interview to a fight now, man. This dude's out here wilding.
Put some respect on my name.
Hold up. How well does he know her?
Word.
You think all I changed his diapers, huh?
But yeah, now AS220 Youth's been around for a while, and we're kind of like, you know, the newest generation that's been around working on it. So
like, is there any pressure being the newer generation? Or?
Nah, ain't no pressure because
motivation.
Confident, right?
Nah, we're a family, man. We ain't even really pressuring each other. We're motivating each other. You know what I'm saying?
From your peers, I mean, pressure.
When we're a music group and when we do a song together, we don't try to be better than each other, but we know, like when I hear BX Young G's, one of our co-hosts in the background, he can't sit down because there's like 100 of you young.
And he got hemorrhoids.
And he got hemorrhoids.
Got me feeling bad over here, like yo, you feel like on the bus and you let the old lady sit down.
He has like a flawless delivery, right? Word. Like he has a flawless delivery all the time. Like me, I write something and it takes me a while to get. Like I'll write something and it takes me a while to get it. Him, like he can write it on literally could write it on a receipt paper on the way here and spit it flawlessly. So I never hit the booth. I never hit the booth and say I got to be better than him because we're brothers. But I'm like, I got to really go hard because he just fucking.
Oh yeah.
I don't want him to be up here and I'm down here. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, facts.
So like a healthy competition, you know.
Yeah. That's what it is. We all got that, like because we do music. You know what I'm saying? We do acting. We do visual art. We do apparel. We have a lot of things that we do. Photography, video stuff. So if it's like, you know, my homie Rain, you know what I'm saying, he could write a 16. You know what I'm saying, and we doing the same thing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's he might have a crazy delivery, and I'm like, I gotta get this right. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, I agree with y'all, that competitive type of feel with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good competition.
It's a good competition. Not negative.
Like that show Wild and Out, they're all friends. Like,
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to compare you guys to that. I'm just saying, like,
with that. We'll bust any of you in a rap battle.
Are you the only female in the group?
Well, you just only the one that was willing to show up to the Chop Shop because she knows us.
Actually, I was supposed to be here with my partner Nafi Kulabali. She's another performing artist at AC20. But
She just has, that's an artist name right there.
Nafi Satu, Kareem Koulibaly. Shout out to her.
She know the whole government.
I know.
People are gonna Google her.
You're gonna give us a clue?
Nah. But her name is very significant in her art.
Very significant, but
she's of African descent.
Yes, she is. So her father, she's of African descent. But so I'm gonna talk about AC20 a little bit because I've been here since I moved over here. So for like the last 6 years.
From New York, right?
Yeah. So AC20 stands for Artist Space 220, which was the first address that we were at on Broad Street, 220 Broad Street, and basically it's a nonprofit organization where people are given opportunities left and right through community. Like we're all based on community, and I've got the opportunity to work with the artistic director of AC20, Shayla Rivera. So I was in the office, the main office with the people who work for corporate, like the people who write us grants and the people who cut our checks. I was working up there. Just
start at the bottom and go get bagels and stuff.
Yeah.
Did they make sure they were gluten free? Vegetarian bagels.
Vegetarian bagels, lattes.
Tofu bagels.
Give me a gluten-free.
I'm artistic. I'm allergic to gluten and bad critics.
Yeah, literally. But it was different because like I got to see like the I want to say professional side of AC20 and like how we work as a community and like what we do to get where we've been. So AC20 Youth is a small section of what AC20 does.
Facts.
Like AC20 does housing. We do subsidized housing for artists that need places to stay and
Cash, why don't you take that mic?
The big sister.
Yeah, so I've been here for a minute, and like I've incorporated performance with a lot of my visual art because I feel like nobody really does that now. So I've majored in dance in high school, and I minored in theater. So like I like to incorporate that a lot with like street art, and like how can I get these youth to like really be open with performing and doing visual work because not a lot of people appreciate that as much. But AC20 is like the perfect space for that.
The show we had, the show that we went to, the dancer, what's his name?
Brian, Renee Harris. Renee Harris from Philly. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. We got you know who he is?
Yeah.
Yo, did you go to the show he did?
I didn't get to go to the show, but we was actually invited. Like I don't know. I think there was people.
That's why you got to call in the Chopp Shop. We were giving out free tickets. You know, he said he actually said we interviewed him on the show, and then I met him at afterwards. He did like a talk. He said the Chopp Shop was the best interview he's had in like 5 years because we asked him some real questions. You know what I mean?
Real questions.
And he was a real dude. Like he was really like, cause I think he did a good job of like talking about the conflict of like the urban environment and keeping it real, but then like making it marketable and bringing it to like the masses without losing its integrity. He did a really good discussion. But anyways, go back to AC20.
But AC20 is like the perfect space for like young people that want to just be. Because my thing is I'm always on the subject of being uncensored. I don't like to be censored. I don't like any of like what I wear to be censored. I don't like my vocabulary to be censored. I don't like anything like my whole swagger. I just don't like to be censored. So that's the perfect space for you to go do your thing and just be you. Like literally just be who you want to be, and you can fight for that. Like I've fought so many times for me to be like, yo, I want to do this, and this is what I'm gonna do, and you're gonna respect that because I'm unbreakable. You know what I mean? I'm original, and it's all about being original. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always preaching to people like, yo, don't copy nobody. Like if you see something, go for it, take that, but put it into your own swag. Like do your own thing with it. AC20 is perfect for like for stuff like that.
And to add on to that, it's crazy because like as Rain said, like we all come together, we all come to this one place, ASU20. We all treat each other like a legit family. Like when we all just sit down, we all like freeze write for like the first hour for a verse or anything. Me and Rain will probably like stop and like between like, yo, I just had this crazy ass like button. Like I'll be like, damn, I see you, and that'll like make me strive to like be like, all right, I want to push even more to get that nice one, and like that's good because it's like that competition that we have. It's like we just want to press ourselves even further so that we can just like achieve greatness, and I feel like that's great because we all just are surrounded by like inspiring young youth that just bring people up. Like J. Lou, like he's just crazy too. Like I can listen to him talk for like a crazy long time because he could just keep going and going on. Like he'll just bring you. You're really. I was just gonna say topic that he'll talk about. Like,
this guy too, right here. Saying, man, I went to Philly with this guy for like 2 days. I want to get the fuck away from him.
I wanted to get away from myself.
You know what I mean?
I wanted to get away from myself, but it wasn't really
I'd
possible.
be in the middle of talking and I'll be like, damn, I'm really still talking right now. I be doing that.
You know what? You ever do this? You ever do this? Like you go like you ever catch yourself? You go every few comments, you'll stop, won't say nothing even if you want to. She's like, I know I talk a lot, so let me just shut myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. I do it all the time too. I do that when I have guests because I get excited. I try not to over talk. I get really excited. Yeah, I mean sometimes you know what it is like sometimes you needed that door open for the speech and everything like that. So the AS220 is a creative place. You guys are the Zoo Crew, right? How do you spell that?
Sir.
ZUKREWE.
Where does that name? Where does that name come from?
I actually don't know the origin of the name. Yeah, it's like
that's the thing. No, that's the thing though. The name is kind of like. All right, so like I can't really tell the real definition of the name because I wasn't with the peoples that was like, you know what I'm saying, really putting it together. But like I know that we're Zoo Crew because like I'm believing it has something to do with like African things like that, like arts and stuff like that. So like we kind of have but everything, like a lot of the things that we do, we kind of cater towards like African art or like things like that, and not because we're doing everything. Everything got to be from Africa because we got a lot of like Latinx. I don't know, Latinx.
There's a plural.
Yeah, no, because I don't want to like
some people don't prefer. Some people prefer. They don't prefer Latino. They prefer Latinx or Latine because they don't like.
It's a gender thing. No. I'm trying to be.
Generally speaking, it's masculine when it comes to like two people, like you know, if it's men and women.
Yeah. You know, I just did exactly. So I didn't want to say the wrong thing. You feel me? But like, but yeah.
You ever heard of Latinx?
I never heard.
Nah, I heard of it. That's cause Luna put me on. But like, yeah, Luna always puts me on. But like, you gotta be respectful to that. You know what I'm saying? But like. I say that because like in AS220, you know what I'm saying, like we always cater towards like everybody's cultures, like we're big on that, you know what I'm saying, and also not appropriating anybody's culture. So like, you know, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, we come from African descent, you know what I'm saying, and like right now, all of us, you know what I'm saying, and it's crazy that, yeah, you know, but some people got their beliefs, you know, and some people are directly African descent.
They know that's what's
they know.
Otherwise, they won't be here, you know.
Yeah, facts. But like, you know, for our show next weekend, it's our theme is actually Black Joy, and Black Joy is like, you know, it's like you could silence the black, but it's just our joy, and just like I guess the way that our joy is described is black, and it's not in like no evil or no dark thing, because that's not even like, and even saying dark is even the worst. I use it in the wrong way, you know.
That's a racial.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Black magic. Yeah. We just had a conversation. We can go all day. Blackmailed. You know what I'm saying? It's just Black Friday. It's the lower, cheaper, crazy version.
Because when it comes to
but at the same time,
when it comes to like light and darkness, there's always been that story of light and darkness when it comes to like the Egyptian stuff.
But it comes from a racial paradigm.
No, because the Egyptians was set. That's what sunset. Sunset. It was the evil, the good against evil. When Horus was the sun god and Set was when it turns dark.
That's the thing. That makes sense.
But not to argue your point though.
When the sun went down, Set beat Horus.
But you do realize by using the words Set and Horus, you're using Greek Romanized.
It's not Greek.
It's Romanized version. Let me finish. Let me finish. You're using Romanized versions. And that was the dynasty of more lighter people that came in and tried to erase the darker culture of Egyptians. The word even saying Set.
I didn't even know that. That's
that's true. Because sun is not even a word. It's soul. It's soul. You know what I'm saying?
The white people called because it was Heru.
Heru.
Oh yeah.
The hieroglyphics was what you're saying.
Yeah, because in hieroglyphics, even saying hieroglyphics is a whitewash. It's called metaneta.
Nah, but we can go on with
this because we do this all day. It's great.
What I'm saying.
No, but that's the thing.
That's a racial paradigm.
It's a good thing that we're talking about this because this is like the theme of our show, and in our show.
What kind of show is it? Is it a theatrical performance?
It's Afrofuturism. It's a festival for Afrofuturism
and AS220 Youth Arts.
Yeah, so you get to. It's basically like more of a the show itself, Future World's Liberation, is a chance for us to talk about Black Joy and how we feel we should present Black Joy. Because Black Joy doesn't have a race. Like, you can be 100% white. No, whoa, let me finish. You could be 100% white, but from the thing that you grew up from, like, you could be 100% white and grow up in the hood. Like, I know people that are
a bunch of race, bunch of culture. Like,
it's a bunch of culture. It's a bunch of culture.
Yeah, it's all about the culture. Like, the culture of Black Joy. Like, I'm light skinned, right? I'm Spanish, but I have African descent. Yeah. And the people that I hang around and the culture that I say I'm in.
For instance, if a little kid grew up, let's say for movie's sake, a little kid grew up around wolves, he's a wolf.
Yeah.
You know,
Tarzan.
Yeah.
That concept.
Exactly.
No, we celebrate culture.
That's basically what Future World's Liberation is. It's our chance to project our Black Joy. And we do that within music, within our murals, within the paint that's being painted onto the walls.
I think that it needs to be more than that because, you know, everybody's fucking, not everybody's black, but outside of the white race, like everybody else besides that brown, you know what I'm saying, tan or whatever you want to call it, we're all black.
Yeah,
facts.
You know what I'm saying, just different shades of it, you know what I mean? So, like, until other people of ethnicity realize that they're black too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then
yeah.
Be that bad.
I mean, well, you gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say something?
No, go ahead, finish.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Like, you gotta understand, like, and not to even put like blacks out like some superior type thing, but it's just like a lot of the even the music art or like a lot of things that we enjoy were created by black people. Rock and roll, blues, jazz, funk, hip hop, reggae. You know what I'm saying? Dance hall.
The most listened to.
Hip hop is the biggest music in the world. They say you gotta go pop to sell. You gotta go hip hop to sell now, and it's just like, you know, it's the Black Joy. So everybody's listening to hip hop and reggae.
Nobody want to be a nigga.
Oh yeah, nah, they don't want to go through it. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's just different.
When it's fun and games, but then when shit get real,
it's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get treated like a black person. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody does in this world.
It's hip hop though. Well, I got a question for you. Is
Yeah.
this a spin off of Future World /Year the play?
Yeah, because
that.
actually, you want to say rock paper scissors.
It's a good scientific method.
I got that.
So, yeah, well, last year it's basically like not really a spin-off, but I guess you can call it that. But last year we focused on more of a dystopian society, but this year we're moving towards that, moving past that, and we're looking forward to our utopian society of things that we like really want us to see. Like, we don't want to be like, you know, no more harassed by the cops. We don't want anything that's killing us in like our future worlds. We want, you know, just to be pure, free, just have peace. Like, focus on like a better place, a utopia, and that's what we really discuss September 9th at our Future Roads Liberation, you know, festival come through.
It's a festival or a show? Because
it's a festival.
This is a festival.
It's a festival showcase. It's literally just a projection of Black Joy.
That has
you can say that.
What's it called?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just jump in real quick. So the performance section of this is based off of Black Love. But basically, we started at the beginning of the summer or the beginning of the spring, like discussing systematic oppression. That is the foundation of this entire festival. Systematic oppression and how it affects us as people of color and how it affects us as artists, because we're all full-time artists here. So like, how can we fight back systematic oppression with the education system, the prison system, the food system? There's even
immigration system.
There's oppression in food, in the justice for food. Like, there's oppression everywhere. And how does it affect us? And how can we fight back without being violent? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can we fight back? And how can we speak as artists for people to actually listen to us? And how can we create this utopian society? Because we're always looking at systematic oppression as something bad. And of course, it's horrible. Nobody wants it. But like, how can we talk through our art? You know what I'm saying? And how can we turn this into a utopian society? You know what I'm saying? Through the education system and through the prison, school to prison pipeline. Like, how can we like turn this into something better? So we discussed Black Joy. What can we, like? Okay, so I identify as black. I am Puerto Rican, but I identify as black. That is me to the fullest. And like, how can we basically fight back, like, without having to fight back? I always say I speak with.
You mean without weapons, like shooting and like burning down the system?
Yeah, like my bullets come from my tongue. You know what I'm saying? I speak fire. You
Do you feel like that has more of a lasting effect than violence?
You know what I'm saying? It's 50-50 sometimes, but what can we do? We can only do so much. So this is something new that we're gonna try out, and we're gonna try it out with art. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if these people will listen with art.
So you guys are the youth speaking. What is the age range of you guys, just in general? Like
14
17 to 24.
14, probably younger
14
than that.
to
We have kids that are 14 years old.
Well, I'm saying in the room right now. How old are you?
Oh, in the room. Oh, my phone.
20. Like we're all pretty.
You're 17. How old are you?
17.
17. Old you?
20.
20.
17.
Oh, so you're the oldest one. You're not even 21. So you guys are all 17. So a lot of the youth. We had somebody in here earlier that we were talking to. He was an actor. An actor and things of that nature, and we were talking about him getting into Hollywood and stuff like that. We were talking about getting into like acting and stuff like that, and like I was saying, like it's good to see people trying to spread it. You guys at the Zoo Crew at AS220 here in Providence, Rhode Island, you guys are actually like, instead of like doing something based around like let's turn up, let's party, let's YOLO. You guys are actually doing something with a message, and for you guys to be like 17.
Let's YOLO.
Yeah.
You know let's only live once.
Yeah.
No, but I feel you.
I sounded mad old the way I usually like in this podcast.
But you know what?
Hashtag let's YOLO.
Nah, we doing that. We
He showed
my age.
5-year-old age.
Yeah, I showed my age right there.
Hashtag, I'm gonna start using that shit.
Like
hashtag let's YOLO.
Hashtag cool old guy on the radio. Yeah. So as but I'm saying, but the 17-year-olds, right? The Zoo Crew, why are you guys even concerned with doing something that has a message? Like, why do you care?
Why not? Because
good answer.
Last time I checked, we're next. You're
up to bat next, right?
Huh?
You're up to bat next.
Exactly.
Not only
like,
just that.
We're the ones that, but we're the ones that actually like have to fight. Like we're the ones that it was just like we seen Malcolm, we seen Martin, we seen all these leaders, all these people that actually had a voice, and all these people that were finally heard, and they were just like when they died, it was just like
do you feel a connection to leaders like Malcolm and Martin, even though they're way before your time?
Of course.
I mean that's even before your parents' time, probably.
Yeah, exactly. And
being 17, 17 years old. I mean, what year was you born?
I was born in 2000.
All right, so you missed the whole 90s. So never mind.
And it was just like
niggas said he missed the whole 90s.
It was a great time, bro.
The 90s was the shit.
90s was the shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the piece of me that is just like, there's no way for me to move forward if you don't look back once in a while. And it was just like, there's always that motto that is just like, oh, if you're going forward, never look back. But then there's always that, damn, let me just check what's being, like, let me just check my past real quick.
Yeah. You don't know where you're going if you don't know where you're coming from.
Exactly. You gotta always look back, man.
There's not a lot of, I'm not saying you guys are the only ones, but let's be honest here.
You know what it is?
A lot of 17-year-olds are not on that.
Nah, but you know what it is?
But
they're too focused on the yachties.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I mean,
alright, so when it comes to like rap and being influential, like alright, you take a person like J. Cole and you take a person like Kendrick, right? They considered to hip hop purists and people that love hip hop, generally speaking, they consider as the best rappers in the industry right now, the best young rappers in the industry. So when you look at that, then you're gonna have people copy. There's people that copy Future. There's people that like, oh, I love Future. People like, so they're gonna copy his style. Not saying you guys are copying, but I should say follow suit.
Follow suit, yeah.
Follow suit. So when they say you have Wu-Tang was popular at that time.
Yeah.
They're gonna influx of groups
trying to be more conscious and
trying to talk about stuff was more popular.
People got more activists when they heard Public Enemy.
That's the good part about dudes like Kendrick, because people are gonna try to do what he does. Because he's like, how many Grammys did he win? VMA awards?
6.
Well, like 6 VMA awards.
And did it with lyrics, which is crazy.
So he's getting recognized just because he's not in the forefront, not getting played on the radio
but
all the time.
But that's the thing,
he's getting credit for what
he's getting credit. He definitely is, and I commend him for that. But you know what's crazy? This album, he used, and you gotta commend artists like him. He's using the new style, the mumble rap. He's using mumble rap flows. He's rapping like Little Uzi. That whole album, he's rapping like Little Uzi and Little Yachty. But he's spitting the lyrics in there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, I'm not into like the Israelite thing. Some people believe in it, some people don't. But That's his thing. And I commend him for speaking up on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, what we're doing, you know, I'm a young artist. Rain's a young artist. Nibbleson's a young artist. You know what I'm saying? Luna's a young artist. We have to use these new styles that attract people and make sure that everyone. It's not so boring where we're like, oh, everybody stop doing drugs, stop killing people. No, because you're preaching. You sound like a pastor. That's why a lot of kids.
It's not even just like that too. It's like because us at AS20, like it's more of like it's also like a challenge to yourself too. Like yeah, like I don't want to just be like every other rap, you know, all turn up like YOLO and stuff. Like I want the challenge. Like yeah, I'm conscious. Yeah, like you can hear what I'm saying, hear these lyrics and what I'm speaking. Like, and that's what I love about it. Like if you come and watch this, we actually are saying actual like relatable shit that you can like really understand.
Yeah, you get like sometimes you gotta disguise it. You know,
definitely, and that's
it's like when the mom's feeding the kid their food and they got an airplane.
Yeah.
Act like.
What about the other day when
act like it's fun, you know what I'm saying? But feed them information, you know what I mean, at the same time.
I saw this thing. I wanted to get it. My son's gonna be 2, and he don't like to eat vegetables, so I saw this thing. It's a pasta sauce. Shout out to young Judah. He's been appearing on the show since he was born. It's a pasta sauce called.
In a minute. That's my dude. Right?
Yeah, he's kind of wilding out. He might come in here and try to take over the show. There's a pasta sauce called Sneaky Chef. And it has 7 vegetables in it, but it's all pureed into the sauce. So the kids don't know they're eating the vegetables, but it's called Sneaky Chef.
Word.
Yeah.
Word. No, that's 100 right there. But think about it though. That's smart right there.
Because he likes pizza, but if we put vegetables on, he'd be like, oh no, yucky. Yeah. But it's already pureed into the sauce.
No. But
you just do this. That's what we gotta do to the youth, man. You don't gotta.
But it's called Sneaky Chef.
Yo, listen. There's 7 vegetables in it, but you can't see them because they're mixed into the sauce.
Can you taste them though?
So it's like,
yeah. It tastes good.
Yet, so I'm sure
probably tastes mad good.
But he's not
probably tastes like shit.
I'm thinking about it. Like,
nah, it probably tastes good, and we don't. You know what I'm saying?
Baby food is like shit.
But you know, but back what y'all was saying though, like.
Oh, 1 second. It's an adult sauce. No, it's an adult. It's adult.
It's an adult. I thought it was a kid thing. I thought it was talking about a baby.
I want to get it for my kid.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Damn. So you gotta lie to yourself when you're cooking. You're like, oh, this is pizza. This is pizza.
I don't like zucchini. Yes, I do. So, but anyways, the whole point of it was that. You know, we come from a mind state that understands that sometimes you gotta sneak it in. But you guys also have to speak the language of your peers, or they're not gonna listen.
They ain't gonna listen. Yeah. That's like being a producer, right? You see somebody some beats, and they're like, "You ain't got no trap beats." You know what I mean? Everybody want a little bit of everything. You know
that reminds me like when people say like I'm a trap artist. Like when that's the type of shit. Like I only get on trap beats because I'm a trap artist.
Well,
I'm a rock star.
Yeah.
I'm a rock star.
All right, let me tell you something.
Don't even get me started on that.
I'm a rock star.
The trap shit was kind of made for niggas who can't rap to actually be able to rap.
No. The trap shit was made for actual trap niggas.
For trappers who really.
Trap niggas can't rap.
Yeah, that's the thing. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. But they don't. But that's the thing. The people that are trappers, they don't need nobody to listen. They don't need somebody that knows how to rap because you understand when you're trapping, right? It's easy. Because it sells itself. Look, a 5-year-old could come up here. If you're an addict and you want something, a 5-year-old can sell it to you because you're just buying it. You don't care who's selling it to you. But if somebody pulls up to you with a shirt, you'll be like. But if it's like, oh, that's a Gucci shirt, I'm gonna buy that. But it's like, oh, I don't know who this dude's. I ain't gonna buy his shirt for $15. Hell no. So it's like for trappers, it's a simple thing for them. And I respect people that do things because they have to. You know what I'm saying? It might be wrong, but I understand where it comes from because I know people that do it, and I understand the lifestyle. But that's the thing. Like people that are trappers, they don't care about they don't care about no third eye being. They don't care about none of that. They're trapping.
They don't care about the music because they look at you and say they look at the consumer of the music the same way they look at the crackhead.
That's the thing. But that's the thing. Exactly. That's the thing. That's the thing. When people are
that's the paradox.
But that's everybody's problem with the music. They're interpreting it wrong. See, like they're doing it the wrong way. You can't try to tell trappers not to trap if you're not thinking about the reason why he's trapping. You gotta talk up. Don't yell at the trapper. Oh, you're poisoning your community.
You
gotta come up with. That's what I'm saying. Trap music
specifically.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like, all right. So you take a person like Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
I'm a Gucci Mane fan now. Like after he got out of jail,
he got better.
And he got a phone.
I don't know about that. He got worse after jail. I don't know. Gucci's a beast.
The old Gucci Mane, like he rapped because he can, he could, not because he was nice, not because he loved it, because there was a platform for him to do it. He had the money to put into it, and he could rap that trap bullshit, and it's okay. You know what I mean? So it's like for instance, the word hater. The word hater was made because I suck and you ain't feeling it, so I can call you a hater. It's justification for me sucking.
Yeah.
So you can't say, "Oh, you're just mad because he got money." No, he really sucks.
He sucks. Oh no, you're just a hater.
He's still getting checks though, and you're hating on him.
You can be rich and be a cornball, right?
That's what the fuck rap up.
Yeah,
being able to dismiss a person being whack. Because before, if you was whack, niggas don't call you out. You know?
And at that time, rappers was broke. Most of these rappers was broke. Like they was broke at that time. They wasn't getting no money. Like $70,000 checks, $50,000 checks. There's no way. Exactly. So,
I thought about that before.
And back then they didn't have that.
I never thought about that before, but that adds on to the whole shit too.
Yeah,
Rappers coming through, they got mad money coming into the game, and they're trash. So how am I gonna say this nigga's trash?
We got money.
Money to put behind yourself, and these niggas ain't got no money.
Yeah,
you know?
he got enough money to make you like it.
It depends who's saying they're trash though.
Yeah,
because
you can't say nobody's trash no more.
You can't
say it or you're a hater.
Lil Yachty is trash.
Or they label you a hater.
But you gotta respect him.
They label you a hater.
You don't have to respect his
because he got money.
You gotta respect his. You gotta respect Yachty's hustle. He could be trash. No. I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you too. Like I'm saying. You could be, you could be trash.
This nigga for being whack because like it's always a plus somewhere.
Yeah, but no, he just did a show with the VMAs. He got money.
He just sold a bunch of copies of his album.
That nigga's the trash, but
you can't say it.
That nigga got a contract with Target.
What? Yeah, this is how it is.
Lil Yachty.
Yeah, it takes two. That commercial.
Lil Yachty's the first artist to get signed to Nautica. Nah.
Yeah,
like come on, like that's what I'm saying. You gotta respect.
He's a style consultant.
Yeah, he got that endorsement,
bro. So now the thing is like, I can be like, this nigga's raps is garbage. But you're gonna say, but he's a consultant for Nautica.
Exactly, and there's always that but factor because there's always that factor because it was like you have to like. There's two faces to hip hop now. There's two faces to rap. There's the business and then there's the art. You could be trash. You could be trash on one face. You could be trash. Yachty, I could say Yachty's not a lyrical artist at all.
You can't say that. You gotta tell me that nigga's garbage.
Yeah, exactly. But then you gotta. But then that factor.
Can't rap.
Yeah, but then that factor where you say, but that's where you get to the business side. That's where you get to business side. That's where you get to the fact that it's like, oh, he got signed by Nautica. Oh, he got signed by Target. Oh, he's on a Spike commercial.
Like who's making the money at the end?
You guys is younger, so that's the difference between our rap,
yeah,
and then you guys rap.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Back in our rap, like you had to have bars, and you had to basically
run you out of the show. They'd run you out.
Like, all right, say you had to rap about what you was rapping about. It's okay if you can be like a regular nigga. I go to school. You probably wasn't gonna be popular. You wasn't gonna be the main nigga because all the hard niggas was the main niggas. But you can live. You can get your shit off. But if you a whack ass nigga and you a soft nigga and you rapping about killing niggas and doing this and that,
there's a lot of those back then. I can't front.
There's a lot of them now too.
But check it out. Every city you went to, you was getting confronted on that shit.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
It wasn't like it was a pass. Like nigga, you go to Detroit, niggas running up on you. Yo, you gangster, this and that.
Yeah, they test.
They're gonna test your gangster all the time. Every rapper has got their gangster tested. What are the best one to the worst one? And I think like it and I think it's like like it depends on how you present yourself. Cause like us, Answers from the Youth, you know what I'm saying, all the artists out there, like most of us, we're not putting on a front. Like that's why I respect artists. Like we're not putting on like this gangster front. Like for example, if J. Cole was to walk through the hood, anybody gonna try to rob him? Nobody. I wouldn't rob him. Even if I was a robber, I wouldn't rob him. You wanna know why? Because his gangster's already approved by him not trying to be a gangster. He's already a gangster to me. Not saying like a gangster's like a good thing, but yeah, but I respect your gangster, bro, because it's just like, yo, you got a house for single moms, bro. Yeah, a gangster, bro. My mom's a dude in the hood.
He's a real dude.
Yeah.
Like he's a real good dude. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is like now the rap now is kind of all the walls is broke down. Like before you had to be a gangster ass nigga, you had to be hard. But like Kanye's use Kanye's fucking college dropout for example.
100.
Classic.
You know what I mean? Like now it's cool to be a regular dude and be nice at rapping.
Yeah.
Before it was like, yo, you nice at rapping, but you ain't a hood nigga. so you can't rap.
You ain't living that crazy lifestyle. You ain't popping mad mollies and high all the time.
You can't be from the suburbs and rap.
Yeah.
You can't be white. You can't be this.
It's kind of good now. It's kind of a good. It's a great thing for hip hop because it gives everybody that's nice an opportunity to be able to rap with no stipulations and nobody on their back and shit. You know?
Yeah, 100.
So it gives us a whole bunch of good new artists that can actually rap. You don't have to worry about being tough and not being tough. You know what I mean? So all those walls are broken down, which was kind of a good thing. So
yeah, I mean it is. I mean I think over time times have definitely changed, but the reality of the matter is that they're the youth and they're gonna have the pulse to the what's coming up next.
Word. So with that being said, you guys heard of Bourbon Street before?
Bourbon Street.
New Orleans.
Bourbon Street's New Orleans.
Word,
yeah, that sounds mad familiar.
Probably did.
They have Mardi Gras there.
Yeah.
That's
some you guys are too young to go to though.
Too young. Oh.
Listen, man.
With that being said,
that don't mean nothing. I've been performing in 21 Plus Clubs when I was 13, bro. I've been out here.
That being said, I'm gonna not ask the question because Bourbon Street is known for its bars.
Yeah.
So this is part of the show. Niggas gotta drop some bars, bring us to Bourbon Street, and you guys are under 21, so we ain't gonna put that pressure on you.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So
if anybody wants to spit, I know you rap.
Yeah.
You want to spit something?
Start from the
16?
Yeah.
Whatever you got, whatever. 8, 16, freestyle. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you gonna
put a beat on?
I mean,
put up a beat.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Just go. Just keep rolling with it. Just you got this. You got it.
Niggas don't want war cause they know me, and the girl wanna blow me and show me things you would've thought that she owed me. Saying I'm soft, must've thought it was the old me. Don't test me, ghost will leave you with cold feet. You see my title, Ghost Boy your biggest idol. No one go as hard as I do, rhymes will leave you suicidal. So I just get up and pick up the flow. We met her, she wed her, she is just a hoe. Swing elbow like Meta, the harder, the young one, the hardest. I am a god, but I'm just taking it slow. You wonder why these studies love me? I'm the only one you look up to, no one above me. Every time I'm out, these girls trying to touch me. Tell them get baptized before they trying to hug me. The way I'm spitting must have thought it was a competition. The way we kicking and flipping got you niggas tripping. Screaming and sinning, got them tripping, but never gon' see no nay and whipping. Not deliver, got niggas paying shipping. Hold up, let me catch my breath, my rhythm. I messed up.
That style though, crazy. My boy go crazy on them Jones, man. Yo, shout out to my brothers all locked away. They got no voices, and I'm speaking for them all today. I get a jail call, a pill, come and tell them pray. Yeah, I'm a warrior, I tell these boys to come and play. If you ain't in the streets, then in the porch is where you stay. Even the dudes that someone put get murdered every day. These cops is criminals, they see in color, not in gray. Boy, the winter's hot, December looking like it's May. Yeah, he caught a body like a week ago. He on the run, he'll get caught in like a week or so. Not cause he's done with it, but because his boys are snitching. And if you grip that boy, don't talk unless you really hitting. His shot strong, he on the side like Scottie Pippen. They took a ride even though they was all sipping. They ain't playing, that's how RIP awaiting. Cause that one bad turn will leave you on the streets of Satan. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Somewhere quick. Yeah, Luna goes for some.
Yeah, go again.
Luna said, nah, ni vos got some.
You got a beat now? Hey. They said, word is born, what they say, hop up on this lyrical rhyme scheme that'll leave your mindset gone, put down your phone if you hear this. Real shit, my nigga, you need to get lifted. Been grinding for a minute, yeah, I know you're on a mission. Feel like society been making moves that got me tripping. Cause I can't even walk down the street without cops listening. And every time I get a girl, she always acted distant. When it's let me bring that back.
Nah, you wanna play, you just keep it. Oh, you bring it back? Alright.
The youth them. 17 years old.
Blood fire.
Zoo crew in the building.
Hey, hold on. Yeah. Check. Let's take a look around the world. All I see is little boys and girls fantasize about diamonds, t-shirts, and the new pearls. Why do you need to have that? It don't make sense. You rather spend a $4 than a couple of cents. Robbing designer belts, see ya up and then hop the fence. No offense, but don't start to bitch when you lose your shit. Real talk coming hits everybody and it don't miss. If you see me, you'll go blind. I'm the sun, there's an eclipse. They say rulers never die, so you can't measure up to me. This shit is set in stone, so it is my destiny. The way I rock the mic will surely leave a legacy. Yeah, you can picture this, but you can't capture me. You can find me where I come, man. We be smoking seaweed. I'm trying to uplift everybody's life and set them free. So listen to these lyrics in the song I speak. Yeah, but can't compete.
We lit. Where we lit.
Nigga, you want me to rap?
You got something.
Yeah.
Put an old school beat though.
No,
we gotta bring it back.
No, let him trap. Let him trap on it. Let him trap. Hard trap on it. Hard trap.
Just keep moving the beat. Put
that back on right there. That same beat.
I want that one.
They was trying to put me in a box, like get an old nigga, old rap.
Nah, I was gonna ask before, and then you said you wanted to say. I was like, say the one.
They was like, nah, get an old dude, give us some motherfucking puffy or something. Damn, niggas try to do me dirty.
I didn't.
I'm gonna come on like this, and I'm gonna rap like this. I don't give a fuck. I throw up a black fist.
Got that on the beat?
Yeah. Turn down. Yeah. Yo, pay attention while I lead the blind. They want your soul, they want your mind. They try to use fear to keep us all in line. They want control, they want us all confined. Robots with no state of mind. Goyim putting overtime. Taxes use our roads and beaches. They poison that water with alkaline. Pump a kid full of meds. Tell little nigga got ADD. They call it disease, bad as fuck. When I was a kid back in '83, TV say that we thugs and crooks. We give read our rights more than read our books. They gave us Christ, they rhyme with heist, and that's the way we got a history to. Look, we got a black president. The cops kill more niggas is irrelevant. To take our will is evident. I guess video ain't enough evidence. Pill bottles, more medicine, no pain pills. Take heroin. The world wasn't really gonna oil you shit, but they really wanted was the opiate. That's more than that, but
yeah. They're crazy on that, John. You went crazy on that, John.
Me? I don't really got that much.
This dude, come on.
JD has spoken.
Do a little something. I don't even know what the beat is. I'm
just picking a beat random. Slim? Yo, what? Slim, you gonna rap? Yo, he said he's gonna. You what? He said he's gonna go 100 bars straight. I don't even know what this beat is, yo. It's mad weird. Time frame, said he came. He said he was a soldier, said he was dubbing the game. Deep up in the game, these rappers, they sound the same. They sold their souls, even molested boys to get some fame. Come on, fam. You know what happens in them Halloween parties. The Illuminati's where they go clutching just like a shot. He say everybody gets ripped apart, don't even start. Perverted excursions where they already fucked up the art. They already messed up, already played their part. They got no soul, matter of fact, they got no heart. I've already seen them coming. You know that we be gunning, know that they summon, they something, they nothing, make something from nothing, but that's the way it goes when you come around. The industry's already fucked up, they already took the sound. Deep inside despair, subliminal message that you drowned. Deep inside the waters of despair is where you get found. Left me all away from a faraway place and awaken. Deep inside the cold waters is where I'll be shaken. Awaken your third eye, I am too fly. I'm an astronaut, you can't touch me, guy. You be trying to talk real sly with your eye, but you don't really wanna fuck with me and mine. I step on the landmine to protect mine. I'll be in the middle of a battlefield and post I'm fine.
Okay. I think I'm gonna feel you. Alright. Check. Check. Yo. Alright, I've been angry with my buzz lately. I got you.
There you go, That's how you gotta do it.
Check. Yo. Check. Yo. I ain't got no patience for no pussy niggas trying to take what's mine. Overlook me, then you to the sunset, you just want some shine. Honestly, I used to take it as every song is a body. Fuck that, everybody is taken by every line. Now everybody wanna know why I'm violent when I rhyme. Cause in real life, my mama don't want me do no time, but I still will. Yeah, I'm down to kill Bill. If you got my will, my money, it's a steal deal. I spit ill, never been in a real fit that body with your armor. And if you fuck them up, you gotta watch your back for karma. The niggas is bitches, how they always wanna start drama, but when you about it, they drop their shit and become a runner. I lost so many people through the summer, whether they died or they dead to me, especially the pedigrees. Don't embarrass yourself trying to embarrass me. My new bitch gon' last me for centuries.
Come on, guys, you're up next. You're up next.
Another John, another John.
You want me to switch the beat or you want to stick with this one?
Bring that. Give me another John, yeah. Give me.
Let's switch it up. We'll do some
gangster rap. Need some trap. I need some trap beats.
Gangster rap music.
It would. DJ Lobo.
What was that other beat you guys had before? That other joint. 2 beats ago. 2 beats before.
This one?
That one, yeah.
There you go. The youth down. Make sure you're talking to the mic. We're in here with the Zoo Crew, AS220, 17-year-old artist.
J. Lou.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Damn. I got haters coming my way. A nigga looking at me funny, y'all sideways. Man, fuck who up next, I swear it's my day. I ran off with the chain like it's Friday. One of my niggas big just like Debo. I feel like Boogie cause I can't trust these hoes. My life a movie, I'ma die like Cleo. I know my haters so sick like Neo. Yeah, my old woes, you can have those. Yeah, new money, new cash flow. My name J. Lou, don't call me swag, bro. My name tight, but my shit never lag, though. New gear, so I had to switch tags, though. New chips, so I had to switch the cash flow. New chips, so I had to switch the sags, though. Yeah, listen, I was made for this. They gon' hate on this. The labels calling on my phone cause they wait on this. Scoring every time cause I make assists. Shit, karma comes around, I ain't gon' take it, bitch. But she gon' come around soon as I make a hit. I'm on my way now, I ain't gonna wait and sit. I'ma take a risk, nigga take your pick. You doing good now, then the haters aim and stick, huh? You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
You got something. Like that. You got something.
That's something J. Give something J.
Yeah.
UCD.
I said, when I look up in the sky and I wonder why I was born to bring bloodshed, where our hearts getting torn, yo. Who could be so mean without an inch of remorse? Yo, fuck nightmares, my dreams live in the corpse, yo. BRONX, well of course, see that pump kick back like a hell of a horse, yo. Addicted to the game, we call it a blood sport, cause competition is brutal abuse of some sort. Yo, lyrical street talk, political onslaught, my union self-taught. Yeah, brain damage, full thoughts. Back with the youngins, AS220 back at that chop shop. You know that we stay hungry with that Glock in the stash. They don't wanna see me, I'ma pop it and blast. Do what I gotta do. Born in 84, so I got it in the stash. Yeah, young G's, cash about the grimy. They know that we call us new hit, that slimy.
Everybody got their motherfucking hands out, stomach going full, but still trying to eat. I got an end right there and the end right there. No day website, but they trying to meet. Gotta work, gotta hit the streets, but I can pay them bills by the end of the week. Ain't got no dough, you ain't got no food. So what is a real nigga supposed to do? Some might rob, some might steal, sell crack ecstasy or some pills, but any means gotta get that green. Is it nightmare or the American dream? Seems more like the American scheme. Bring paper up with a dead, he a fiend with a fiend with a killer corrupt. Dead necessities, jack the price up, fuck your life up, trying to go everywhere the Joneses be. Fashion cast and you know it's me. Everybody wanna be a celebrity, with a house on the hill on Beverly. Just show the hood where they'll never be. Money on your head, now you scared of me. If they can charge for air, it'll cost a fee. But freedom ain't totally free. Used to be 100, now they want a G. Now you want an arm and a leg for me. If I get the cake, you won't hear from me. My attitude will change considerably. Watch all the hate and envy. 2 bodyguards will send me. I don't care about nothing but more money, give me.
Okay. Anybody got anything? I like this aura right now. I want to keep rapping.
Different beat, keep going. Different beat, keep going.
Cut the beat.
I do.
I know acapella.
Nah, I'm not doing this.
Don't be scared. Cut it off there. Yeah.
It's about to die.
Oh, you love it.
Beats about to come on, man.
That's what we call beats, they die.
Let's put a different beat on.
They no longer live.
Luna said, Black Joy, you already. Nah,
They might be.
Yo, do you guys have a what's the social media to find the Zoo Crew?
Actually, we do gotta wrap this shit up, man, because Ruckus actually gotta get in. I told him 8:15.
So what
rapping.
What have you guys come again? It's not like right here.
Yeah, facts. You can find me on Facebook, Rain Mercedes. You can find me on Snapchat, Rain_Mercedes. On Instagram, The Real Rain. The real real.reign.
Yeah. You can find me on social media on Facebook, J. Lou. Go like the like page, and Instagram and Twitter, JLou400.
You can find me on Instagram. I don't really do Facebook anymore, but you can find me on Instagram at artistatnight, II. That's my artist page.
Swag.
You find me on Facebook at Nibolson Cardoso, Snapchat MannyMGC, Instagram Actual Nibolson. Yeah.
Also, stay tuned, you already know. Future Worlds Festival coming soon, September 9th. Come through, AS220, man. You already know, man. We lit.
Empire Street.
Black World.
If you're under 21, it's $5 to get in. If you're over 21, it's $10.
Say the date and the address again?
The date, September 9th. The address, 115 Empire Street.
What day of the week is that?
Providence,
Saturday.
Rhode Island, 02903.
We'll be there.
100.
I got tickets. Hit me up. I already just said my social media.
So do I.
Facts.
I got
I gotta
tickets,
set them
you know, let
tickets.
us know.
You sound like you're trying to get a date.
You know what I'm saying? I'm single.
I was like, yo, how do we find
Are we all? Are we all?
I was like, yo, how do we find a group? He was like, Latin Papi.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
We'll have you guys again, like I said. You know, we're right here. You know what I'm saying? Chop Shop Radio. Any last thing you guys want to shout out?
Hi, Mom.
Last thing I want to shout out, I'm having a live art gallery show September 12th, 95 Empire Street, Psychic Readings Room, the Aborn Room. Is gonna be.
Are you reading cards?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna be doing live art. So I'm painting and dancing at the same time, and there's gonna be a poetry sound booth so that you could hear my stuff played on a cassette tape, and it's gonna have all my paintings and a peace flag. So check me out.
Plus, people can just Google AS220. That's the letters AS and the
Yep.
220. And you'll find all the different. They're very active for a long time. Art community, art space here in Providence, Rhode Island. That for many years has been providing a place for the youth and everybody else to come, not just the youth, but also older people. They let a couple of us old motherfuckers in the rap. You know what I'm saying?
Why not? So G, sign us out, man. Tell them we'll be at next week, bro.
Watch out for
Yeah, you already know, man. Easy D dot world. We gonna be at Jimmy Saloon. Check us out. You know what I'm saying? Open it up. Eternal Labor Day. You know, we gonna be out there. Eternal Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Crook Rock. You know.
Kill that shit.
Actually, they're gonna be there earlier that day in La Boa Pizza. You know, the chess on Monday, 6 to 8.
Chess Club.
Yep, Chess Club. So check it out. Be there. You know what I'm saying? You already know.
Chop Shop Radio. We out.